Hi everybody, this is Shannon from Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. I just wanted to do a little welcome Germany video. So welcome to Color Street. We are going to be launching in Germany in April of 2023. We are doing a pre-launch period right now through March 31st of 2023, and we are offering a free pre-launch gift pack to the first 5,000 people who register. So I'm going to post that link in the description of this video. But I wanted to welcome all my German viewers. I'm hoping to get a few new German friends. Guten Tag is about the only German I know right now from my 7th grade German language class, I guess. I'm going to start with a little bit of what Color Street is. And so I prepped my nails earlier, and I did just put on some nail strengthener to use as my base. You do not have to use anything on the base of your nails, but if you want to, you can. This is what a full set looks like. I started opening it, so I didn't have so much to do. And of course, as soon as I get on my video, my dogs start to bark, because that is literally what happens almost every time. So this is one of my favorite retired sets. This is called Only in Vegas. I am only going to put it on a few of my nails. I'm going to do a little mixed look in honor of the Welcome Germany video. So this is the prep pad. So everything that comes in the strips looks like this. You get your nail strips, your prep pad, and a Color Street file. So I'm going to prep my nails by so you don't want to use lotion or oils on your hands about 30 minutes before. You're going to want to wash your hands so they're nice and clean. You can take this, the prep pad. I don't think my strengthener might not be completely dry. It's a little sticky. But I'm just going to make sure the nail beds are nice and clean before I apply the strips. So, all right, Color Street is about 5.5 years old now. Coming up, it'll be 6 years in June, and I have been a stylist for 4.5 years. So, okay, so they're going to be, yes, because I started in October of 2018. So I'm going to open the strips. I like to cut one end and then just take out. So I'll show you what the strips look like. So again, you get 2 strips. There are 8 different sizes, and then you get 2 sets. So I already know which sizes I use that are best for my fingers. So I'm going to take those and separate those out. I just have to remember which nails I'm doing. And then I will show you how to apply and just some basic information. Color Street is 100% nail polish. It comes 95% dry. And then, so as soon as you start opening them, as soon as you open the package, they start to dry out. So I like to put everything back in that I'm not using. And then I actually have some opened, some other colors I'm going to do hiding under a flax bag or a rice bag. That I will be using as my X-set nails. So I am going to, hold on a second, I'm going to put these under here just to warm them up a little bit more, because this is an older set. It's retired. So I was going to say, I showed you the nail strengthener. Color Street also has cuticle oil, a hand lotion, and an amazing nail polish remover that works fabulously with our nail polish strips. This is an acetone-free remover, so it's a lot healthier for your hands, your skin, and your nails. My favorite tools that I use besides my thumbs, I also use an orange wood stick, a wood cuticle pusher, and a little rubber tip cuticle pusher. But I do use my thumbs the most, so I'll show you what I mean by that. So again, Color Street is 100% nail polish. So you can take it off with just regular nail polish remover, and you can use acetone or non-acetone. So, oh, sorry. There's a clear layer that you start with that you have to remove first. So take the clear layer off. Then you use the silver tab to separate the strip from this paper backing. And then I like to stick it back on. There's a shiny side, the side that you just peeled it off of. I like to anchor it to that just to help handle it. You can handle the strips with your fingers as well. That works fine. I'm just going to switch my screen here. Hold on a second. And of course, like I said, as soon as I get on a video, start to record, my dogs start to bark. So please, hopefully that won't be too loud in the background, but they've been sleeping this whole time. And then as soon as I get on, so I line it up to like it's close to the skin at the base of your nail as you can. That part's called the proximal fold. And then I just smooth it out with my fingers. I start at my pinky, my smallest finger, so that I can use my thumb as my cutting tool. If you can see, I gently go underneath the nail and I just separate that strip, take off the excess. And then because I keep my nails pretty short, I have enough left over that I can do my other nail on the other hand if I want to. You do not have to do it that way, especially when you're just starting out, because you have to be a little bit more careful to keep that end of that strip in good condition. So otherwise you would just gather it down and then nice and smooth, and then you cut with your thumbnail, just the excess off, and then you just push it down. So what I like to do is, this is where I come in. You can take, this is a rubber cuticle pusher, it just gives a little bit more grip. And I push it down here. And then I just clean up my excess either with my finger, or you can take it with a with the little orange stick here, the wood stick, and trim off any excess. Actually, that looks pretty good. All right, so my plan, I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to do 3 of this black glitter. Again, this is a retired set, but I wanted to show a full strip. So again, you get kind of close to that nail, go to the base of that nail, try not to overlap your skin, which is the proximal fold, and then you're kind of gently stretching and smoothing out as you push down. And then let me see if you can see if I turn my hand. I use my thumb and I cut underneath the strip like this. So I just wanted to go over the basic how to apply Color Street. So again, you can just do one nail depending on the length of your nails, or if you're careful and you want to get 2 nails done with 1 strip, that's what I like to do. Oh, you know what? I didn't grab enough. I forgot I need 1 more strip. I didn't take enough strips out, so I'm gonna have to get 1 more out because I forgot I have to do my 2 thumbs. I need 1. I can't get 2 strips with my thumbs. They're too long. All right. So I wanted to get that one done, and then I'll grab the other. You can also file the excess off. I just like to cut it. The strips are super thin and pliable. Again, they're dry to the touch when you apply them. You can see here. They look like a salon, a professional mani right at home. You can do it in minutes. I do have to grab 1 more strip, so just a second. my lack of, I just forget about my thumbnails. I only took one of these out. I need them both. So let me get one more strip out here. We're going to save those for last because it's best if you can do your thumbs last. So now I'm going to do my accent nails. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to mix my I'm going to mix this black glitter with a black solid. This one's called Midnight in Manhattan. Oh, I might have gotten them too warm. They're pretty. So let me take them out of here just a second. All right, it's pretty cold here in Minnesota. I didn't want to, I was trying to warm up my hands and warm up my strips a little, and I might have warmed them up too much. So let's see how they work. They got a little stretched out when I took off the plastic. Let me try this finger first. And just see if I can get it to smooth out. Oh yeah, it'll be good. Okay. All right, so we're doing a solid black as a base here. And then with our little ode to Germany, we're going to do red and yellow. So I don't know if you may or may not have noticed, if you found me on YouTube here, my last name is Petzel, which you probably recognize. It's German, but I am Vietnamese American, and I have married a Caucasian who has German and Norwegian, Swedish descent. Oh, I have a little, okay, so you can see the difference here in what the solid and the black solid and the black glitter looks like. I kind of wanted it to be different. And then I'm cleaning up the excess, and I just throw those little scraps away. So you clean it up as best you can. If you have any excess that's like hanging over your finger, the skin on your next to your fingernail, you just want to kind of tidy up those edges like this. See where I have that excess? So I will just kind of trim it with this wood cuticle pusher. You can also use your fingernail just to cut it and pinch it. There you go. All right. And then I'm going to do this last one with a solid black. Again, this is called Midnight in Manhattan. I can be more careful. One thing you learn is that you, if you're going to use the back to kind of anchor the strips to, you always have to put it on the side that you peeled it off from. If you stick it on the wrong side, it will not come back off. So one side's glossy. The side that it was originally stuck to is glossy, and then the other side is just paper. So you don't want to stick it to the wrong side. I've done that at least twice, usually live on a video like this. But that happens. You have 16 strips total, so at least you have extras that you can. So see, you can handle the strips like this. If they are a little too sticky to handle, you can, that's why I recommend that anchor trick sometimes. We do have lots of different kinds of strips. We have, excuse me, we have glitter, we have clear overlays. With the clear ones, you can layer them over a different color or a different set, and get a different look, but because they're a clear base, it can show fingerprints. So I like using this anchor technique where you stick it on the back on that paper backing. As long, like I said, as long as you remember the right side. All right, so I'm hoping my plan can work out here. So now we're gonna add a red layer. I want to add red, and then red in the middle. And then hold on, so we're gonna cut. So I took the paper backing off, and then I'm gonna cut this strip in half just as straight as I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I like to use the tweezers to help peel this off. It makes it a little bit easier, but it wouldn't have to. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be bright enough red. It's a little see-through, isn't it? The red got darker than I thought because it's a little transparent, a little sheer. It's a little darker than I wanted it. That's what happens when I don't test it, I guess, huh? All right. I should have used a different red, I guess. I think I'm going to, maybe I will. Let me figure this out. I think we're gonna just try. If I really don't like it after I finish, maybe I will redo those accent nails off camera. Sorry, I want to line it up so that it goes all the way to the side. All right. It's not perfectly straight, but that's okay. All right. So you can play around. That's the one thing too I like about this. You can use a full set just as is, like a normal mani. You can mix it up like I'm doing and doing a mixed mani where you mix up different sets. You can also add some fun elements to make it your own and get a little bit more creative and artistic. So let's see what this looks like. If I add the yellow, is it gonna be too muted? How much yellow do I need? I don't need a lot here. So if this yellow doesn't turn out either, we might have to redo these accent nails. Maybe the red and the yellow will just have to work. All right, so I'm going to trim off the excess with my thumbnail. All right. So that red is darker than I would have liked, and maybe the yellow isn't dark enough. But I think we get the picture. Let's try this other hand. So cutting those in thirds. And then I'm going to, so I kind of let this be just pushed under and let it cure, let it dry all the way, and then I can either take a file underneath my nail if it bugs me. Only I kind of tend to pick it off once it's cured. Of course, it's sticking to my finger. Hold on. It's sticking to my other fingernail. Okay. Now it got all kind of bent too, so let's see if I can straighten that out enough. All right. And I'm also, if you notice the order that I'm doing, the black, red, and yellow, because I always show my nails like this, so I wanted it to read black, red, yellow. All right. So let's do, we'll just finish up the other one. You know what I might try? Let's see. Let me think. If I put another red, I wonder if I just, all right, maybe we'll try it to add a strip of red over it and see if that'll help it make that red pop a little bit more. It might not, but it's worth a shot. All right, so let's do, all right, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about that pre-launch kit before I forget. You get 3 different full-size sets, about 25 twosies, which are little sample size 2-finger testers to share with your friends. This is for anybody interested in being a customer or a stylist. So I'm definitely looking for German customers, German stylists, and referrals of somebody. If you know somebody in Germany, like I said, launch is April of 2003. I don't think we have an exact date yet, but it is going to come quick. So I wanted to share a little bit about what Color Street is and the convenience of being able to do fun artistic manis at home, or just quick salon quality manis without getting so artistic. You can just go put it on nice and simple and quick. And as far as having a business like this, I love that I have flexibility. I share a product that I truly, truly love. I have worn Color Street since the day I tried it, almost every day, with the exception of when I was sick. I didn't change my nails. I took nails off and then I didn't change them because I didn't have the energy to. And I think that's about it. Oh, once in a while between manicures, sometimes I take my nails off and do my nail prep and then don't have time to put it back on right away. So I've gone a day maybe besides that. So otherwise, and I never used to wear polish prior to Color Street. When I was younger, I liked wearing regular liquid polish a lot, and but I got really frustrated with it not lasting very long and how long it would take to dry, and then I would mess it up because I wasn't very patient. So by the time I had a family and had kids and everything, I wasn't wearing polish. That was like the least thing, I didn't want to sit. Who has time to sit and let your nails dry? So, and I couldn't afford to go to the salon to keep up, my nails like that. I think I have only gotten a salon mani twice in my life. So, But with Color Street, it made it easy because you can do this at home. If you get interrupted, you can stop because your nails are dry. And then come right back to it. And then you don't have to wait for it to dry. So there's no smudging that you can get. It's like super mom friendly, super working woman friendly because it doesn't take that much time. It saves people money. It's just fun. And if you're artistic and like to get creative, you can do fun little add things like this. Even if it's not, I apologize that it's not the exact right red. It turned out a little darker than I had hoped. These little plastic things stick. And then I'm going to finish off with my thumbs with a full strip. So, ooh, that one ripped. I think I can still use it because this is a big strip. We're going to pull that off and we're going to use this side and see if we can get it long enough. I think it certainly is. There you go. So you can just grab the ends. You want to pull them tight, pull it down. I come underneath, cut it with my thumb. And then this is all the excess. And then I'm going to take this and just trim off where it's overlapping my skin here. See that? So then I'll take my rubber cuticle pusher, make sure it's nice and pushed down. So here is my welcome to Color Street, Germany nails. I hope you guys learned about Color Street. Please look me up on Instagram or Facebook. So this side's a little wider. I'm going to use this. If I can get it's perforated on this end. So you do have a double-sided strip. Sometimes it doesn't want to tear. You gently tear that off. I'm getting these little plastics stuck to me. All right. So because of that perforated end, you get that double-sided strip. And I'm going to work that down. And then with this last one, I'll show you another way that you could take your strips off, because I don't want to use my thumb now on this last one. So you can either take I'm going to fix this a little bit here. Push this little piece back in if I can. Smooth these out. And then you can use something like this even, the rubber cuticle pusher, to perforate it underneath. You can use this orange stick. You can take a file. If you file, you need to file, I either file flat like underneath, or you can file like kind of in a downward angle. Do not file up, and I wouldn't file side to side because it's going to ruin that tip. You're going to have to take that tip of that polish right off. So here we go. Okay, so the red's a little bit off, but not too bad. All right. So please check out the link to register. You can sign up for a free pre-launch. If you're in Germany, you can sign up for a pre-launch kit to try Color Street for the first time, to share it with your friends and family. There's some more information about being customers, about being a stylist. Let me know. Reach out, please. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and you can even ask questions on comments on this video. I'd love to get some German friends to try Color Street as we enter Germany this spring. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.